thank you for joining us for a discussion on childhood obesity, how to be part of the solution. This is the 4th episode in a 4-part series that's being sponsored by the Pottstown Area Health and Wellness Foundation. Joining me today is Joanne Rechtin, and she's the Wellness Coordinator for the Owen J. Roberts School District. Hello, Joanne. How are you?
Hi, Marsha. Great.
Joanne, we're going to talk about how to be part of the solution of childhood obesity. Parents of overweight children are usually concerned and want to help their child lose weight, regain their health. However, many times these parents, they don't know where to begin. It can be a very overwhelming process and they're not even sure where to begin. What are some small steps that parents can begin to take to motivate their children to start to lose weight and get healthy?
You're absolutely right. It is overwhelming for a lot of parents. And one thing I think we've learned before is that children can be a little sensitive. They're gaining self-esteem as they're growing. So the one thing we don't want to do is make them feel bad about themselves in any way. So really the best approach is a family approach when you're looking at solutions. Michelle Obama has a campaign called Let's Move that will help families to have a healthier lifestyle, and she focuses really on 5 areas. One of the most important areas is to increase our consumption of fruits and vegetables. School-age children get less than 20% of school-age children actually get even 5 servings of fruits and vegetables, and 5 is really a minimum. Our diet should be 5 to 13 servings of fruits and vegetables. So we know our kids need to eat more fruits and vegetables. A simple thing that you can do to start with in your family is to say, we're going to have fruit with every meal.
It's the great ending to a meal.
It is a great ending to a meal. Another thing, since we're talking about a meal, is to eat together and not in front of the TV. That's what we find, that families who eat together, who sit down to a meal at a table, tend to have healthier weights, the children tend to have better self-esteems. So eating together at a table, making that a goal, it's difficult. We have busy lives these days.
A lot of times parents are running children here and there, so
Yes.
your table becomes your car.
Exactly. And a strategy there when you're in the car is, it's so tempting to just drive through somewhere and pick up some fast food, which really isn't going to nourish you or your family very well. So if you can just get over that hurdle and say, no, we're going to go home and put together something really quick.
Right.
You know,
and even start with one night a week, even if you can fit that in.
Exactly. It is. Start small with what you can do. Reducing sugar is another big one. Americans eat 3 to 5 times more sugar than our bodies really can process well. So besides weight issues, you're also dealing with your ability to fight off sickness and disease, and we want healthy immune systems for our kids, and when they're dumping a lot of extra sugar in their bodies, they aren't as healthy as they can be. They're just not.
And you lose energy too.
You do. And what we find is that our sodas and our sports drinks are way larger than they need to be, and we add a lot of calories and a lot of sugar to our diets through that. So drinking water is another great way to start, and if that's with a meal, then that's a start. Or just stop buying soda. I found in my house that worked. It's not there.
It's not there,
guess
so
what? We're having to drink water. Right. Watching how we snack. We're big snackers in America. So, putting some limits on, the constant snacking, especially in front of the TV, is good. And then the snacks you provide, once again, get those fruits and vegetables in. While your kids are hungry, you're hungry.
Right.
Well, then you'll eat some carrot sticks, or some apples.
Exactly.
And then portion size. Kids are not adults, but yet we get the same size food a lot of times when we go to a restaurant, or they see our plates and kind of want to take the same size. So watching the portion sizes.
Those are all good places to start, and they're small steps. So
they are
that
small
sounds great.
steps.
Now, you had said how important it is to do this as a family, and I just want to reiterate why that is so very important. And you can't just expect a child, because I know a lot of schools have programs and they learn a lot there, but they really need to bring that home and bring it back to their family. family. Why is that so very important?
There's so many reasons. One of the reasons, though, as caretakers, we're doing the shopping,
right.
So, we want to be able to, have the kinds of food in the house that our children should be eating. We tend to think that we should teach children to make good choices and that they're just going to make good choices, yet adults don't even make good choices.
Exactly.
If you've got cake and French fries, versus a peach, we're just hardwired to want those sweets and those fatty foods. So buying the right things, shopping together. When you work on a healthier diet and lifestyle as a family, it seems something more normal to the child. So it doesn't set them apart from the rest of the family.
Right.
They're included in the family, and they feel like they're okay because we're all going to do this together because we all can be healthier. So that's one of the big reasons. You find things to do, things to play, to have fun, and it really builds family at the same time.
And you get your exercise.
So
these are all great tips, Joanne. What are some other resources, though, if a parent wants to go to a website? What are some other resources that would be good for them to see?
Well, this is a national movement now, and our First Lady, Michelle Obama, has done a lot of work to have a wonderful website called letsmove.gov.
Okay.
That's a great website. Kids can go there. mypyramid.gov is also really interactive for kids, so kids like to get on there.
Some fun.
Yeah, they have some fun. They can journal their diets and they can figure out what their goals are and see if they made it for the day and for the week. So those are a couple of really good places to start.
Great. Well, thank you so much, Joanne. To view the entire 4-part series on childhood obesity, please log on to www.missionhealthyliving.org.